I'm the Antisocial Panda, and welcome to my review of Song of the South. Racism isn't the problem with Song of the South. There are plenty who would say it, but I'm guessing that they haven't seen the film in a while, because if they had, racism probably wouldn't be the worst offender in the film. And by that, I mean offender. Song of the South would absolutely be offensive to the current SJW crowd and mainstream media, but not for racism. Hi, I'm the Antisocial Panda. Glad you could be with me, glad you could be listening. So yeah, I'm going to talk about it at length. Song of the South, the 1946 Disney mix of live action and animation that is apparently so racist that it can't be shown, and has barely been officially released in full anywhere in the world for over 30 years. So, having an access to a copy of this film, I wanted to share my thoughts on why I think Disney probably won't release this film in the age of social justice. So I'm going to start with the racism in the film. So I watched the film to get to that part, and when I got to the end credits, I realized I must have missed it. So I watched it again, but I didn't see it. I know. I didn't see racism in Song of the South, and I am being serious. Maybe it's because I'm Australian, but seriously, I can't find racism in Song of the South. So I want to debunk the theory that Song of the South is racist, dispelling clearly the arguments of racism and refute them based on the film. So I read some of the most serious criticisms of the film in terms of race, asterisks, from those who have actually seen the film, and it basically boils down to 3 points. Number 1 is idealizing the relationship between slaves and owners. Number 2, all of the black people are happy-go-lucky, stereotyping that they are too stupid to understand seriousness and therefore what is going on. So basically that means they're too stupid to understand what's going on, so they're just happy about everything. And number 3 is the living conditions and clothing choices of the people of colour within the film compared to the whites. So I'm going to talk about each of these things in their own video. This introduction being part 1, parts 2, 3 and 4 will cover my rebuttal to the accusations of racism. Part 5 will be a general review of the film. Then part 6 will talk about the film in a modern context and the outrage that it would cause, which I want to laugh at. I want to laugh at. I want to share that with you because this film sets up from its opening lines to destroy a pillar of modern feminism. So I really love this opening line. There's other ways of learning about the behind feet of a mule than being kicked by him. Sure as I'm named Remus. And just because these here tales is about critters like Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox, that don't mean they ain't the same like can happen to folks. So them what can't learn from a tale about critters just ain't got their ears tuned for listening.